Hello there, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, the internet, and the like, and welcome back to Team Fortress 2. Today, I am finally getting back into loadout requests, and we are starting off with something that is relatively simple. It is the Dumpster Diver set requested by Centurion 33100, and the weapons in that set are the Beggar's Bazooka, the Concheror, and the Disciplinary Action. The Beggar's Bazooka is a bit of an odd one, because with the rockets, they all like to travel in different directions whenever you shoot them. It does have a faster firing rate if you just keep spamming the clicking button, essentially, the firing button over and over again, and it kind of fires a little bit faster than the default rocket launcher, I believe, which makes for a pretty good spam weapon just in general if you don't want to bother charging up all the rockets at the same time, which is of course 3, and if you overload, then you basically blow one up in your face, and that's not very good. The Magic Conch, I've talked about this weapon before, so I think we can safely move on with it, and if you don't want me to move on as quickly, you can pause the video and read the stats about it. And the Disciplinary Action is a riding crop whip, which I never really find a practical use for, because while the weapon is advertised to have extra reach so that way you can whip teammates, I find it only works better on opponents, and whenever I try to use the whip on teammates, it either hits them, or it makes the hit sound and it doesn't give you the little speedy effect. And I think the worst part about the Disciplinary Action is that you only run as fast as other soldiers and heavies, and if you're trying to constantly whip someone like a medic, they have to like constantly stop so that way you can whip them again, and sometimes it just misses, and it just seems counterproductive to me, honestly. But we're gonna try and use it today in conjunction with these other two fairly good weapons, so I will see you when we move on to the gameplay. This weapon, the Beggar's Bazooka, is also pretty stupidly good on payload maps, I found. So we're gonna start off on some CP, not CP, payload barblets. I'm already screwing up my wording, this is fantastic. Blue team is kinda pushing up right now, so we're just gonna start off by killing maybe 2 people and maybe watch out for those 2 dudes who are spamming those projectiles towards us. Yeah, sticky bombs, those are also pretty good. It would probably be better if we were using something like sticky bombs, but that's unfortunately not available to the soldier's arsenal. But maybe I can stop this dude. He has a lot of health, but not sufficient enough so that way he could survive the dumpster diver's infinite rage of 1,000 suns, as I like to put it. Also, this weapon is actually pretty good against fighting pyro. Oh god, that was actually a really good headshot. I'm surprised you managed to do that. As I was trying to say, however, this weapon is pretty good against pyros, because pyros are fairly notorious for being able to constantly reflect rockets, but when you have the Beggar's Bazooka, which fires a barrage of 3 rockets at once, they can only reflect 1, and chances are they're not going to be able to reflect the other ones, and that's really, really good. Is there somebody for me to whip? Hey, let's go someplace. You're a spy, I can tell. Oh my god, he's already spamming. I gotta get out of here. This is not sufficient for me. No, please don't pan me. I don't. There we go. There's the Uber. What did I tell you? You know, I kinda want a bit less of a rough start to this gameplay, to be perfectly honest, but it seems as though the blue team is not giving us the benefits of being able to make any progress. That sniper got a pretty good headshot the last time, and I admit, I am slightly scared of what he could do to me, but thankfully we have a conch buff. Where are we playing? Conker's Bad Fur Day? That's probably the game we're playing, I'm assuming. By the way, Beggar's Bazooka takes a lot of skill. It's oh my god, did you see how many people I just killed right there? Like, honestly, this weapon, under the right circumstances, it could be pretty rad. Pretty radiation-acle. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. I mean, it's true, you can't really get ammo from dispensers and payload carts while you have it out, but it doesn't take too much effort to just put the weapon away and then suddenly, oh hey, I have ammunition for this thing. Also, this weapon is... I'm gonna keep talking a lot of positive things about the Beggar's Bazooka. It is responsible for getting me my highest record of kills as a soldier, and I think that was something along the lines of 38. And thank you there, Mr. Spy. That was pretty helpful of you. Yeah, you wanna get... Where are these people coming from? Okay, yeah, I discerned that, Sticky. I discerned it. I totally discerned and discerned the situation of that sticky bomb. Is blue team gonna, like, stop pushing anytime soon? Because that'd be great. I'd like to do a little more work as the dumpster diver. I mean, it can be amazing on this map, I found. I was practicing with it the other day. Because now I decide it's actually a really good idea to practice with the loadouts that you're assigned before you actually use them in a video. So that all being said, having done this, we're gonna die. We're gonna die again, I get the feeling. They're already pushing it pretty quickly with that demo medic combo. Demo medic combo is also pretty tubular. Pretty tubular if you ask me. Is he using the lock and load? He must be. Well, maybe I could take care of those snipers up there. Or just that one sniper. Hey, you're a counter sniper, go counter snipe someone. It's like we're playing Counter-Strike, except we have a lot more crazy things to work with in this game. Please don't take, yeah. Well, I have a conch. I have a conch. It's okay. As long as I have the conch, everything's good. Did I just misfire that? I think I did. I'm really good with the Beggar's Bazooka, you guys. But yeah, maybe I'll just whip this guy for a bit. It's not hitting him. It's not hitting him. I just want to hit this guy once, thank you. Here, let's whip some more teammates. Yeah, hey, you want the whip? Take the whip. You, engineer. Engineer, please just hold still for a sec. Take the whip. I want to give him the whip, but he's not letting me giving him the whip. Also, Barn Blitz, pretty cool map for the last point, which it's like almost impossible to capture on blue when they have like 3 engineers, but bear in mind I said almost impossible. I mean, they're making an effort. They're making an effort. I would kind of like more accurate projectiles, however. Hey, medic, you're dead now. Although, these other people aren't exactly what I'd call the definition of dead. They have a heavy army. I'm dead again. I guess that's game, set, and match for this one, guys. Real Tacos, his base jumper backpack, and pyrovision could not save us from the bomb being pushed into the hole. So I guess that means that this round is over. It's all over! Ah! You know what, that was the warm-up round. We've switched over to Payload Barn Blitz already, it seems. And you know what, I honestly don't mind that. Or Payload Barn Blitz. Yeah, Barn Blitz, you guys. You see all the snow? This is Payload Badwater. Badwater is slightly more subtly different compared to Barn Blitz, I would just like to point out. That guy wants to give somebody a backflip. I don't really know about it, honestly, though. So, yeah, Badwater. It's an okay map. Probably not the best for the dumpster diver, because if you're on something like offense, then chances are you're probably not going to have much room to use the +3 random degrees of projectile attack thing, yeah. I honestly don't know how to word that, how the projectiles just all travel in different directions. I guess I could just say that they travel in different directions, honestly, but, what do I know? And I guess the round has begun, so we're just gonna very slowly and carefully load up 3 projectiles, and boom! There's a sniper over there. I think my business is done here. That's not a rocket jump. That's a rocket jump. Why is their teammate why are all their teammates just attacking from that side of the map? That's a mini-sentry. That mini-sentry's gone. I took care of the mini-sentry. That's an Uber, which is slightly more concerning. Hold on, I saw a spy. Yep, spies. Pretty good. Pretty good spies right there, I would say. What on earth is hitting me? Oh, it's those guys. Yeah, we're kind of pinned down in this area right now. There's a lot of things shooting at me. We've got sentries. We have sentry guns. Yeah, those are things in this game. The real Talos, once again. I accidentally called him Real Tacos, which I think would have been a much more beneficial word given his personality for liking tacos. I'm sure he likes tacos. Everybody likes tacos, right? It's true. It's true. So if he's gonna be the Real Tacos, I'm going to be the real dumpster diver who maybe shoots... What is hitting me? They have 2 mini-sentries. God, I love mini-sentries. Did I mention that yet? This is exactly the weapon I need to be using. A thing where the rockets like to travel in a bunch of different directions, and chances are they won't be able to hit mini-sentries. This guy's right in my face already. This is a bad sign. We're kinda getting steamrolled. This heavy in spawn is helping. This soldier in spawn is also helping. The real Talos, once again, if only Talos would use his mighty wizard abilities to save us from this blue team disaster. Ugh. Is this... Wow, this teleporter is still up. I'm kind of curious to know where that actually goes. I should probably not whip that guy and head into the resupply closet just immediately, just to see. That teleported me. Why would you put this... fair point. I guess if they are pushing ahead, then this teleport would surprise them. Please don't market card me. Oh, no, 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 please, no, please. I'm just gonna keep holding down this button until I actually kill something. I hit something. It was the engineer. The engineer got hit by something. This teleporter is actually kind of conveniently placed, given how fast they're kind of pushing through, so I'll give that engineer credit for trying, at least. That engineer is being Ubered. This is the new meta, you guys. So are mini-sentries. Mini-sentries are kind of new meta game at the same time. Please don't kill me. I would really appreciate if you didn't kill me. I got the guy, I think. But then the other engineer came along and killed me. And thus, the circle of life continues. We're getting steamrolled, you guys. I'm not really sure if you could tell, but it kind of hurts. It kind of hurts. Do we have any sentries? We have the typical sentry nest, so I think we'll be safe. As long as, you know, like, they stop spamming mini sentries. There's one around the corner. That's true. I can take care of that. I mean, I got a Beggar's Bazooka. At close range, it works wonders. I thought I didn't kill you, but it turns out I did. So maybe we will get cupcakes in the end, because I'm sure Metascout would like cupcakes right about now. Oh hey, the whip actually worked that time. I still don't know how it works. I honestly still don't know how it works. That's gotta be a spy. Yes. Very sneaky hiding spot there, Mr. Spy, but I'm not gonna give you the benefits of being able to sap my engineer friend's dispenser, if you know what I mean. I expected you to attack me more aggressively, Scout. Can you please do that, so that way I can have an easier time shooting things with my bazooka, which is totally balanced. It's pretty balanced, I would say. I would kind of like it more if I had a conch, another conch. Oh, I know I keep calling it the conch. I would kind of like it if I had a conch puff to storm the enemy team from, or I could just, you know, like, jump up here and then maybe go ahead and just, you know, circle around this area. But there's nobody here. There was a point to that. I'm sure there was a point for me playing border patrol right there. The obvious border being the border of my sanity from using this weapon. None of those hit that engineer. I'm not sure if he was still Ubered. I'm really not sure why they're constantly Ubering the engineer, too. I mean, I know, new metagame strats, sometimes they work, but Ubering the engineer, like, honestly, I fail to see the practical uses out of it unless it's like a Kritzkrieg on a Widowmaker if the guy has good aim, which I'm sure these engineers have. I mean, mini-sentries, pretty good for practicing your aim. Choke points, pretty good for using the Beggar's Bazooka on, in case you couldn't tell. So, we have some good connections here, I would say. Couldn't whip that Scout. I could whip this guy, but of course it doesn't work. I'm sure you guys see what I mean, why I don't like the disciplinary action that much. As for the conch, well, I do kind of like going fast. I mean, gotta go fast, right? I'm just gonna kill both of you. Your medic is not getting away from me. He's gonna Ubersaw me, but of course he's not gonna get away from me. I mean, why would I allow that? I have the Beggar's Bazooka. I could shoot myself with it. Oh, this is where all the stuff was. Well, we could just sort of wait here, maybe just charge us up and then destroy both those things. Too bad you failed to teleport in there, sir. I'll give you the benefits of trying. Both of the engineers are over here. Oh, man. The joys of playing on pubs. Oh, yeah, he finally noticed me. Please, notice me more, NG Senpai. We could be going at this for a while. I'm not gonna be able to hit this guy. Until, like, my teammates show up and they're just kind of like, yeah, don't worry. We got this, man. We got this. Like, we have sticky bombs. Me, I just have the bazooka. My bazooka. Even the rockets don't know where they're going. I'm gonna... I had to pause for a moment to mute that guy, because if you're going to encourage your teammates, the first thing started is that you do not call them female dogs. I'm just gonna put it as lightly as possible. You don't really call them female dogs, because that's not how motivation works, in my honest opinion. So, jeez, I thought that was a spy behind me. Who are we? I don't know who we're kicking. Was it the guy who's Mike's fan? I don't know. Vote yes, sure, why not? I'm gonna be the evil bastard here and vote yes for something that may or may not be justifiable by choice. I'm just gonna leave it at that. There goes the sentry. That was totally worth it. You're a spy. What? Don't try to ignore the fact that I'm just gonna whip you. You're a spy. Spies, they need to be whipped. It's a life lesson. Hang on. Just give me a second. No! Bugger, you stupid pyro, you screwed up all my aim. Wow, that looks amazing. I'm taking a screenshot. Thank you, Mr. Talos, for being whipped, and then I hit the resupply so I can no longer be whipped. Okay. Okay. Crits with the whip are also pretty amazing, I have to admit. No, those didn't hit anything. Oh wow, he reflected that. So you see, the Beggar's Bazooka is really good against pyros, as you can see, guys. I mean, sure, you kind of have to take some effort of charging the rockets. Please don't kill me. That was damn close, I might add. No, that was even closer because it actually hit me. Engineer, if you would put up a sentry gun, that'd be nice. That'd be really nice. Oh, look at the engineer. He's moving a sentry up. If I were alive, I probably could have done something about this. Hey, guys! Guys, guess what, guys? We're getting steamrolled, you guys. Well, that's, you know what? I think we're just about done here, honestly. Thank you guys very much for watching. Have a great day or evening. Thank you very much, Centurion, for the loadout request. I guess I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.